You came up on 20 mil. Now you have to report this to the police. Are you telling them that you only found 150K? No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. Who's gonna know? The movie that I ended up watching this past weekend was The Rip, starring Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. So I ended up choosing this movie just because I saw it was on Netflix, like top 10 in the US. So I had to, give it a little try, see what it's all about, and see if it's actually good, because sometimes Netflix put out some fucking slop. Now, where does The Rip fit in culturally? I know that's kind of a silly question, but for people that are of the culture, this is like a good cop movie, and it's kind of like one of those movies with a twist. So if you're looking for something like that, and me personally, I really rock with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. I think they're good actors. You can't go wrong. And who could really argue this one? Good Will Hunting is a good movie.
This is a certified hood classic.
J-Lo lovers, go ahead and fight me. So for what worked for me, best performance, I'm gonna have to give it to Matt Damon, Matty Dames. I liked his performance. I thought he was very interesting. You kind of get into his character a little bit more, his backstory. You're not sure, which side he's actually going to be playing. So I thought that was really cool. I thought that was something that, audience will appreciate. And overall, I think the chemistry that he had with Ben Affleck, I think that their real life friendship kind of helps with how they portray their characters, you know what I'm saying? As far as visuals and style, I think it was more so the story that made it interesting. It wasn't necessarily the shots and like how they did the camera work that made it to where I was like, oh wow, the story is what kept me in. It wasn't the damn shots. And if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna be honest with you, anybody that's watching this channel, I'm more of a story guy. I need to have a story that's compelling, something that keeps me hooked. The characters, I have to like the characters. How you shoot the movie is one thing, and yeah, that can make for a good movie, but it's only one aspect that I'm not too picky about, to be honest with you. And then again, as far as tone goes, I think they kept it pretty serious, but there were times, again, where the real life friendship of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon actually really helped, because there were some funny scenes in there that I think only work if you really do have that chemistry. So I thought that was really good on that, and I think they kept the tone pretty tight. Didn't go too far off to where it's distracting, you know what I mean? All right, now I'm getting into what didn't work. Sorry, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. I love you guys. I think they talked about this on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Netflix, they're like, can we get a big one in the first 5 minutes to get somebody, we want people to stay tuned in. And it wouldn't be terrible if you reiterated the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue, because people are on their phones while they're watching, you know what I mean?
What the hell, dude? To me, that's a big mistake. Don't do that. You ruined the first part of the movie, and that was my biggest issue. It just started super fast. They could have done a little bit more world building, character building, to where I actually get a little bit more attached to these characters. I kind of know what they're about. That would help with the story in total. I just think that they went about it way too quickly, and I didn't appreciate that. As a viewer, as the audience, I feel like the film's kind of telling us, well, you're too stupid to keep up, so we're gonna tell you this really quick, that way we get your attention. And if you're one of those people that watches a movie but then gets on their phone, fuck you. If you're gonna watch a movie, dude, watch it. Especially, I'm just more so if it's a new movie. I think the newer generation gets a little too comfortable on these damn phones. Don't give them that out, Netflix. Don't give them that out. Seriously. Other than that, I don't think that there was much wrong with the film. I do think that I kind of fall under the category of guy likes action movie, guy likes movie with plot twists and things like that. That's for me. They got the right audience with this. Now, if you don't have that kind of desire for that type of movie, then this might not be for you, but I really did enjoy it. Look, there's a question that comes to mind after watching this movie and kind of just sharing my thoughts here, right? Do you guys think that these studios, these streaming services, I guess I should say, are too involved with these movies, like that they're asking the directors to make some choices that they wouldn't normally make? That's kind of what I got from this movie, watching that first, quarter of it, to where it was just rushed. I felt like they really fucked that up. And so that kind of poses another question after you answer that one in the comments, hopefully. Thanks. Who has the best originals? Is it Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Max? Who has it? Do you think that these studios are a little too involved? And who do you think is the best studio? Right now, honestly, I do like Netflix, but sometimes they put out some slop. I've been kind of messing with Amazon Prime. I think that they have some pretty good stuff, but they do have some slop too. So which one is the best for originals? Now, this next one is for the parents out there. Is The Rip family friendly? Can you watch this with your kids? I'm gonna say no. There's some language in there that, you know, is just a little too adult for them. I would say this is like a 16-year-old plus movie. Definitely they'll like it if they can keep up with the story and get off their fucking phones. They'll like this movie. And here's something that, you know, if you do watch it with your kids, that might surprise parents out there. This movie is about integrity, your morals, and just doing the right thing. I think that it's actually really cool that they made that into this story, and you know, it's tempting. Like I posed in the beginning, you know, 20 mil. Are you gonna only report that there was 150K? Who knows? I'm not gonna say what I would do. But what would you do? What are we doing with 20 mil? Maybe that's something in the comments you guys can talk about. What are you guys doing with 20 mil?